Aloha, Kioki here, and I'd like to talk story with you and introduce to you my third original Hawaiian bandana design, Mea Holokai. Now, Mea Holokai is dedicated to the Hawaiian Islands, including indigenous Hawaiian people, commoner and visitor alike. These Hawaiian Islands in the center of the Pacific Ocean is a melting pot of East and West cultures. Travelers have populated these islands over the centuries, first starting with the Polynesians, and then a long line of infused cultures from Europe, Asia, Pacific, and America have formed a unique cultural environment that cannot be found nowhere else. The Hawaiian Islands sit 20 degrees north of the equator, and this isolated tropical islands have several diverse ecological habitats. Over thousands of years, the Hawaiian Islands were created by a hotspot in the Earth's mantle, starting with the northwestern Hawaiian chain to the big island of Hawaii, and a new island being formed right outside the big island below the ocean called Lo'ihi. Lo'ihi is said to break surface and form dry land 50,000 years from now. Early Polynesians that migrated to these Hawaiian islands created a culture embedded in the land and ocean that lives on to this day. Throughout the centuries, later cultures from Tahiti to the present has influenced the shaping and preservation of this island paradise. This design is inspired by the Hawaiian god Kane. Before the arrival of missionaries, Kane was the leading god among all. Kane represented the god of procreation, worshipped as the original ancestor of the Hawaiian people. Legend says Kane formed the three worlds, the upper heaven of the gods, the lower heaven above the earth, and the earth itself, a bountiful world for mankind. Now, worship of Kane was simple, without human sacrifice or ritual, as all aspects of life is sacred to Kane. Kane was God over all living creatures in the ocean, on the land, in the forest, and his spirit could be found in living water. Kane created man in his image, assisted with Ku and Lono. Together, the first man was formed by clay and brought to life by these three gods. The word Kane also means man. Now, these next several bands are stories of Hawaiian culture and history, and also my interpretation of what it meant to me. Now, these double line rectangle symbolizes journeys and personal experiences in our lives. As travelers in life's journey, we have all experienced moments that influence our character and personalities. These notches hold on to those memories and play a part of our being as we travel. This next band here, this Lahala pattern, is meant to be a greeting map to sit and talk story. This Lahala pattern brings to mind gatherings when someone comes to visit. Great time and preparation and celebration were spread out on these mats to welcome guests. This symbol is a Kani Makini, the protector of Mea Holokai, the Voyager. The Makini was thought to be a special group of warriors that protected the high chiefs, and also thought to be warrior priests. And in this design, the protector of the wearer of this bandana. The symbol here, above the Kani Makini, symbolizes the circle of horizon, used in the Polynesian wayfinding, a non-instrumental navigational system. This type of navigation helped Polynesians travel throughout the Pacific Ocean to find new islands and visit distant relatives. Hawaiian names are given to these houses of the star, where they appear at the dusk at night and the dawn of morning. If you identify and memorize these star movements, you can find your direction. This pattern here symbolizes the earth of Kane with its many bounties and life's path. Each one of us set out to discover our life's purpose and create a path only understood by ourselves. This pattern also represents the lower world that Kane created for mankind. We are all bound to the earth with its many resources. Ancient Hawaiians and we today utilize and preserve this aina or land for future generation. This pattern represents the ocean of the earth, and within the wave, several sea creatures, or amakuas, or guardians. This ocean pattern also represents Kanaloa, invoked for safe travel over the ocean. The Hawaiian naya, or spinner dolphin here, are seen as guardians or guides in ancient Hawaii. They are called ambassadors of aloha. They were considered oceanic tribe and had equal rights to that of human villagers. They worked cooperatively with villagers to fish in the ancient Hawaii. Now, the honu here, or Hawaiian green sea turtle or hawksbill, represents longevity, safety, and mana. It is believed that the honus lived up to 80 years. Natives considered honus as bearer of good luck and peace. Hawaiians worshipped the honu as their amakua, a personal guardian or ancestral spirit whose wisdom protects and guides them throughout their lives. The four fishes here next to the honu represent the father, the mother, the brother, and sister swimming and traveling together as a school. This line here represents the lower heaven above the earth, the middle world that Kani created. This is the realm in which Hawaiian gods descended from to interact with the Hawaiian people. This symbol here represents the mana oku, this Hawaiian sea tern or bird capable of soaring for longer than a day at sea. It was this seabird that was a navigational aid that meant islands or land were nearby, and the direction in which the bird was coming the navigators knew that land was in the direction in which the bird came from. Or at evening or at dusk, when the bird was traveling away from them, they knew that land or islands were in that direction. This symbol here represents the upper heaven of the gods, the highest world Kani created. Now, Mea Holokai is dedicated to all the Voyager and all of us. From Hawaiian legends and myths, the indigenous people, locals or visitors, we all live and sought paradise. The Hawaiian Islands is a refuge for all that have had a chance to live and visit this unique Hawaiian culture. Mahalo, and I hope you enjoyed my story of Mea Holokai.